want to know how my day's going? Well, the old house is clean, and that is about the best part of my day so far. Well, I mean, the fact that we're all alive and, relatively healthy. So, I want to do a quick video about our garden area, but first, I wanted to, I think, introduce you guys to Bear Bear. I don't think you guys have ever met him before. Hold on. That's Bear. In his cone of shame. You say hi, Bear. Can you say hi? I know, you're drugged pretty heavily, but that's okay. So, he has, up until yesterday, he has these, what we thought were cysts on his, ears. And they've always been fine. Like, we lance them with, like, a little needle, sterilized needle, and it's fine. Blood comes out, we bandaged it up, no big deal. Well, last night was a little different. He's got one that kind of sits, like, right here in his ear, and we lanced it, and it wouldn't stop bleeding. It wouldn't stop bleeding. It wouldn't stop bleeding. And wouldn't stop bleeding. And Jared, at probably about hour 2, was like, we probably need to take him to the vet. And I should have listened. But I said, nah, we got this. We gave him Benadryl to try to calm him down, make him a little happy. And that did not work. And he woke up around 1 in the morning, shook his head, busted that clot loose, and there's blood all over everything. All over my blankets, all over my pillows, all over my ceiling, the floor, everything is covered in blood. Including us, because I grabbed him. So, I call the emergency vet, because at this point, we got a problem. Oh, buddy, you still haven't figured out how to walk around with that thing on your face, huh? So, I talked to the vet, or the assistant, and I said, look, this is what I got going on. And she's like, now mind you, this is the same vet that when I called about how to resuscitate a dragon, she was like, I don't know. I can't help you. You got to call UGA. That was Bear. So anyways, I told her what was going on, and I said, listen, I don't know what else to do. And she said, you can try to put some flour in it, but like, honestly, you're going to come here, you're going to spend $100. We're going to pack the wound, wrap his head, and be done. She's like, there's not a lot you can do for this. And I was like, well, crap. So anyways, I turn around and I can't get the bleeding to stop. Jared's got to go to bed. He's got to work today or, tomorrow or whatever. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to sleep on the couch. I'm going to put him in his crate. I'm going to put a sheet over it so that if he busts that clot loose, it slings it around. At least it's going to hit the sheet and not, everything. So I think I laid there for about 10 or 15 minutes. Like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to the vet. I'm going to the vet. Now, mind you, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. So I wake up Chase because he's good under pressure. And so I woke him up and I said, buddy, I need your help. I got to go to the vet. And he's like, why? What's wrong? I said, it's Bear. I can't get the bleeding to stop. He's like, all right. So he gets dressed, forgot his shoes, which is why I always have extra shoes in my truck. Like, people think I'm insane. Oh, buddy, you just got to lay down. You got to lay down. Oh, the poor Bear. Lay down, buddy. Lay down. He's okay, guys. He's just medicated. Heavily medicated. So, anyways, you get him in the truck. Halfway to the vet, I hear, Mom! He's like, Mommy's busting the clot! And I hear, and the dog has, and now mind you, we have a pressure bandage on his head to keep everything. It did not work. So, anyways, we get to the vet, and they're like, what happened? And I said, we lanced the cyst in his ear like we always do. We've done it 100 times, never have an issue. And this time when I popped it with the needle, it ruptured. And I mean, it split. And I was like, oh, this isn't good. So, anyways, so they helped me out. They were fantastic, super friendly, super knowledgeable. They asked about his butt because he's got here, let me, I don't know if you can see it, don't mind all my mess. It's final moving day. So he's got all this junk on his butt. For me telling you that, you know, his old vet was like, oh, it's just fleas. Well, the new vet that we have is got him on antibiotics. And the vet last night was like, what are you doing to treat that? And I told him what the vet was doing. And he's like, okay. He said, do you have prednisone? I was like, yeah. Because, y'all, I keep my pet's medications. I was like, yeah, I got prednisone. He goes, give him a couple doses of that. He said, see if that doesn't kind of help boost the antibiotic and boost everything up and see what. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And I talked to the tech, and she said, put him on the Purina Pro Fish and get him on fish oil. And I was like, well, hell, like, whatever. Yeah, this poor dog, I'll do whatever it takes. So anyways, so we turn around, Chase and I, covered in blood. I mean, from top to bottom, covered in blood. The truck's covered in blood. It looks like a murder scene. Like, it's bad. And I've seen a couple murder scenes, and this isn't the worst one, but it's bad. So anyways, I want to show you guys our progress on the, on what we're doing. And I swear, tomorrow's the final walkthrough of the old house where they're going to do the final inspection, and I'm hoping it goes well. My luck, we won't get our security deposit back, even though the house is immaculate. In fact, it's cleaner than when I moved in. So anyways, it's so great. I'm so excited. I'm really tired. We didn't get back until 6:30 in the morning. And I slept for a couple hours before I slept on the couch, which Ace Chase was like, Mom, I'm really worried about Bear. I'm like, well, then sleep on the couch with me because I'm worried too. So anyways, so I'm going to flip you around and you can hopefully see everything. All right. So if you look over there, all of that was just overgrown and a ton of junk. And I mean, there's still a bunch of junk there, but Jared has been slowly and methodically pulling, because like over there was a burn pit looking thing. And then we've got that bucket looking thing, and I don't know why. And then that's a burned out, chest freezer, and I want that shelf because I can put my sprouts on it. And so what he's going to do is he's already cleared quite a bit. So he's going to clear all of that and all of that. And that whole area down there is going to be for our animals. And then, let's see, this tree, that tree right there, all the way back to over there, all the way back is going to be our orchard and our garden. So all those trees are going to go, and you can see any of the trees that have red X's are the ones that are dead, and those are going to get cut down first, and that way we can have firewood for the winter. And then I don't know why my son put that trash can there. I don't ask anymore. But if anybody knows or has experienced or whatever, we are looking to, since we have a wood furnace, we're looking to take that off of the HVAC system and actually put it to our stove and have a gas stove. Because one of the things that happens around here a lot is power surges and power goes out. Storms come through, they knock down trees, which knocks down power, and guess who doesn't have power? Well, maybe having a propane would be a good idea, but I don't know if that's how that works. So if anybody knows, let me know. But yeah, you can see all back through there is nothing but brush and dead trees. Whoop, that's my finger. All over there is the same thing. And so we got a lot of work to do. We're slowly getting it. And over here is going to be, don't mind my thing, I gotta pressure wash a tree to get all that paint off of it. But that's going to be where our rabbit colony is. There's our burn pit area, and yeah, that's about it. We've kind of just been, I've been living here, and living at the old house, trying to get everything cleaned up and finished and all that. But yeah, it's been a rough ride. The last 3 or 4 days has been rough. We went tubing yesterday before all of this, with Bear, we went tubing, and it was a blast to just sit back and relax and tube the hooch and have fun, and the kids loved it, and we went to dinner, and it was great. Like, all work no play makes a dull boy, or whatever that saying is. It's true. And I knew that the boys were only going to keep giving me so much if I didn't back off. And so that's what I did. We went and had fun. But they had to earn it. And they've already earned it, but we had to mow the lawn, we had to trim the bushes, we had to move all the brush from the bushes to the other side. We had to do a lot of stuff. We had to run to the dump, which, listen, I've never been to the dump, ever. And we pull in and we weigh, and like, now knowing, you pull straight through. Once you get done, you just go straight across to the building. You back up, you unload all your stuff, and then you come out onto the floor, and then you come out, and then you go reweigh, and you're done. You pay. I had no idea. So I turn around, and I get to the stop sign where I'm supposed to go straight, and I'm like, that doesn't look right. And of course, there's nobody around to be like, hey, that's where you need to go. So I turn around, and I toddle off over there and over here, and I'm starting to go down where the big trucks go, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be down here. So I turn around and I pull over, and I tell Chase, I'm like, hey, you see that guard? Because there's inmate details. I said, can you go ask him where to go? And he's like, yeah. Now, this child, if I was to get out of the truck and go ask, he would question. He'd be like, go sit in the truck. He doesn't like it because his daddy has taught him that I'm not supposed to get out of the truck. He needs to go get out of the truck, which makes for a very stressed out mom in these kind of situations. But, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I have to let them open my door. I say have to. I let them open my doors. I don't pull look at me, whatever. So, anyways, the guy walks over. He's like, yeah, you just go right over there. And I'm like, thank you. So, anyways, there's our update for the day, the week, the last 3 days have been hellacious. I had to call out of work yesterday so that I could finish cleaning the house yesterday, and then we went tubing. But I didn't tell him why I called out. I just called out. And I've never called out. Well, I take that back. I called out once in 2.5 years. Like, I love my job. I don't want to call out, and the only reason why I did was because Jared asked me to. So, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you want more updates on our life, hit the subscribe button. I'm thinking one of these days, Bear will get out of his cone of shame. Poor dog. Poor dog. At least he's taking it well. Like, he's heavily medicated. Sometimes I want to be heavily medicated, but I can't be. So, anyways, if you guys like this video, hit the subscribe button, share it, like it, do all that happy stuff that you guys know exactly what to do. And I think our next video is going to be when we go get the chicken coop, which is really exciting. I'm actually super excited. We got to go to South Carolina to pick it up, but this guy does a fantastic job, and the reviews, and then a buddy of mine actually bought one from him, and he's like, it's amazing. Like, it's really awesome. And I'm like, yes. So that'll be the next video. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.